Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the channel. If you're new here, thanks for coming along. Welcome to Cordetti Motorsports. And today it's all about Toyota Tacoma. Got some news for you. So let's fire up the engine and we'll go park and we'll do a walk around, a little bit of a review, and we'll find out what my news is. Guys, thanks for joining and stay tuned. Well guys, I'm here at the Cowley Cemetery. How fitting is that now that my truck's going away? But anyway, it's a beautiful day. Decided to come down on a little bit of a road trip down here to look at the nice views, nice cool breeze from the mountains, and talk to you guys about what's going on. Well, as people know, there's been a disruption in the automobile world when it comes to microchips. There's been a shortage, production lagging across the entire industry, and this is one of the driving factors on why I'm getting rid of Twist, selling them actually back to a dealership, not the dealership that I bought, but we're gonna sell them, take the least amount of loss that I've ever incurred on a vehicle and move on. So long story short, this is a COVID issue, but I'm also taking the opportunity with the downturn and the challenges in the current market of the vehicles and the used car market increasing in value as an opportunity for me to reboot and to move forward. So I am definitely going to miss Twist. He was a great truck, but I want to do a little bit of a walk around, a review. Basically, the end is here. As of Thursday, I will no longer be in ownership of it, and also I won't be in debt up to my eyeballs with the bank. So guys, if you're new around here, hit like, hit subscribe, and all that fun stuff. We're still going to be on an automotive journey. Unfortunately, Toyota is no longer going to be in the short or possibly long-term future for this channel. So to the Toyota guys, I do apologize, but we're all car people. Hopefully you find some enjoyment in this channel as well. I will stay tuned because I did buy another vehicle, but that's going to be a reveal as of Torque or Final Drive Fridays when I do the reveal for that vehicle. So guys, let's go take a look at Twist and we will go and do a little walk around, a little bit of chatting about them and everything else. Here's some ducks in the background, so they're quacking up. But anyway, here's Twist. Basically all stock. I did add that bug deflector, so there's a few things that I'm gonna have to let go of the truck. One thing I'm not going to give it back to the dealer with is the pedestals. I'll be removing that, but it's in stock form. Basically the side steps have been removed, made it look a lot better. Those side steps did not do this truck any favors when it comes to style or anything like that. So but yeah, it's basically stock. It's beautiful voodoo blue with the snorkel, the Fox suspension, and everything. I love the truck. I really do. It's something when I saw one pull in, I thought, geez, I wanted one. Was lucky enough to find one with the manual transmission, which is one of my favorites to drive. But again, nothing lasts forever, and we all have to move on, and we all have to take care of ourselves. So, well, let me do the top 3 things that I've really enjoyed of this truck. The current mileage is 50,000 kilometers on it. So it's a pretty well used truck. I put some good miles on it, so I can kind of give it a good review on that. I love the number one love for this truck is the style. I really like the way Toyota styled and sculpted the truck. It's a great looking truck, and I like it from all the angles, front, side, back, top, bottom, whatever have you. The styling is my favorite. Obviously, that's why I bought it. And with that, I will include the color. I love the voodoo blue, although I've also liked the cavalry blue too. But again, moving on, number 2 would be the ride. With that Fox suspension, the ride was awesome. It was one of the best riding trucks that I've ever been in. It soaked up the bumps good, especially when I went in off-roading. Those Fox shocks and everything, they work wonders. Unfortunately, I never had the chance to take it hardcore off-roading or even light off-roading. A few back roads, a few bumpy roads, and it handled great. So again, that is my number 2 favorite with the truck. Number 3 favorite will have to go inside, and it would be the dashboard. I really like the layout of the dashboard. I like the way the instrumentation is. I like the quality feel of it and the materials. Those are what attracted me to the truck, and of course the manual transmission did help out. So that's the top 3 things that I enjoyed over the years when it over the 2 years that I've what don't I like about the truck? Well, I'll do the top 3 things that I dislike about the truck after owning it for 50,000 kilometers. Again, we will go around and show you what I don't like. So number 1 would be the paint quality. I find that it chips a lot. There's always a new chip to be found in this vehicle. I understand I do live in a very hard driving location with a lot of stone chips and all that, but keep in mind I also had a Chevy Silverado, a Dodge Dakota, a Chevy Spark, and even a really basic Mitsubishi Mirage, and all those vehicles I can confidently say had a better quality paint job and more durable paint. So I'm very disappointed with Toyota with the paint job on it. Although I love the color, it's just the durability and the quality of paint does lack. I wish it was better, especially at a $60,000 Canadian and my price point. Second dislike on this truck is the engine. Toyota makes bulletproof drivetrains. That's not the question. It's that this is, to me, a minivan motor in a truck. It's a high revving engine. It's not that powerful. I'm very disappointed with the numbers that they produced. I find that I have to really lay into the power band and really ring it out. For 2020-19, a direct injected V6 from Toyota, I did not, I was expecting a lot more. Put it this way, to me, and this is my personal opinion, my Dodge Dakota with a 3.7 liter V6 just felt just as powerful and is just as potent, and that truck was an 08 with a 3.7, and this is, you know, a high-tech brand new Toyota motor. So I was very disappointed with the power. Fuel mileage is all right, but noise, vibration, harshness, I don't think this engine offers any benefit over the competition. I might be wrong in long-term durability and in strength and reliability. It has been a reliable engine. I've never had any issues with it, but it just doesn't perform the way I would expect a $60,000 top-of-the-line Toyota truck to perform. Okay guys, and the last thing that I disliked about the truck was the tires. They're not too bad, but Toyota, this is a top-end truck. This is your king of the hammer. This is your creme de la creme, and you kind of put some really wimpy tires, small rims. I know that does help for off-roading and all that, but at this price point, I would expect 4-wheel disc brakes and better tires. They put drums in the back, which is not an excuse. I know there may be some slight advantages, but when a 2001 Ford Explorer has 4-wheel disc brakes, I can't really, you know, protect Toyota with their mentality on it. It's a cost-cutting method that should have never been in the TRD Pro, but like, again, it's a big corporation. They will cut where they can get away with it. So those are my top 3 disappointments with the truck: paint quality and durability, the engine output, and also the tires and the rear drum brakes. I'll kind of include those together. I know it's kind of a separate thing, but I really wish they went with a more aggressive all-terrain. But however, the tires didn't give me any trouble, and they did stand up to time. So that's basically the walk around on it. I'm not going to go too depth of you know, any issues. I did have to have it towed away once with the back brakes freezing and locking up. So, you know, as my 3 brand new cars that I bought, being the Mitsubishi Mirage, Chevy Spark, and the Toyota Tacoma, mind you, I didn't put the mileage that they did have it, but it was close. I put around 30,000 for the Mirage, about 25,000 on the Spark. Those were totally trouble-free in the 2 years that I've owned them. This one here, in the 2 years that I owned it, wasn't trouble free. It had to be towed to the dealer because those back brakes froze up. So that's another kind of like Toyota I had problems with. And then the most beat up car on the internet, the Mirage, I had absolutely no issues with it. It performed better than advertised. That's just my opinion. Obviously, we can't compare them because they're apples to oranges. I'm just comparing them on the value for my money, what I paid and what I got. And that's an objective opinion, and that's mine. So anyway, guys, yeah, we'll just wrap up the video. And yeah, this is basically the last time you're going to see Twist on camera. He was going to go into the archive memories. Well, guys, thanks a lot for coming along. Hope you enjoyed that channel. For my Toyota fans, I'm deeply sorry that I'm letting it go. Like I said, it was a financial decision. I am going to make a separate video on that decision and what it led up to. There's no doubt I was struggling with the vehicle and the payments due to my job loss, and on top of that, starting a business during COVID times wasn't allowing me to expand as fast as I want. We're still having issues. So, and the banks are not that generous, I'll tell you right now. I'm not going to really speak highly of them. They did give me a bit of assistance, but it was more of a joke than anything else. But that's going to be a separate video on financing new cars and what there is. So on Thursday, I'll be driving it to Lethbridge Mitsubishi to do the sell back. I'm just selling it, not trading anything in. But I do like them because they have some cars that I am going to be reviewing in the near future on the channel. So we'll be trading it in, and then the unveiling of my used new whip will be on Final Drive Friday. So guys, once again, thanks for coming along. Hope you're doing good. And yeah, again, if you're new around here, just hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Cord Eddie Motorsports, guys. Stay loose for now.